want to do a little tour of what I've done to the garage, and you can see it's just one of those 18 by 21 single car garage. 8-foot door in front, man door on the side, and let's take a look. It smells like exhaust fumes, don't it? So this is what we did. It is, like I said, it's 18 by 21, and just show you what you can do with one of these metal buildings. This has been in the process for, I bought this back in 06, and it's been everything, at paint booth to, it's been in a lot of years of just doing different stuff, and since we got the old Dodge, I wanted for him to have its own house. We started off with smaller shelving from Menards. We took and painted all those. The ceiling, as you can tell, we're in a metal building, but it's raining outside now, and you don't hear it. I actually took, and I'll show you different parts, 1x4, and these, the square tubing in these are 2.5 by 2.5 inch. And so those are 1x4s. I pre-drilled the wood, and I use these, what are these, 1 1/4 self-tapping screws. And they worked really good to use to hang that. And when I did that, I saved these in the back of the truck just for this, kids' toys. And it's just 1 inch 4x8 sheets of insulation. And I just made it like a drop down ceiling. And it actually keeps it cooler. It drops at almost 20 degrees. So that works out really good for a drop ceiling. And I got rid of the old fluorescent bulbs, lights, whatever, and I went with these brand new LEDs. Right now we have 6, and I was trying to change them up a little bit, get the best lighting in here. I may need one more or something. As far as, I did it in another video, my neighbor took down their privacy fencing, and I used reclaimed lumber for this. I had the OSB board, 4x8 sheets. It's all behind this. It's all insulated. Whenever I squared it, you can actually buy 2x3s, which are 2.5 inches wide, and it's the same distance as the square tubing. And I used longer self-tapping screws and just tapped that and framed in the wall with those. It actually worked. I wish I had video or something that shows how I did that, but it's just 2x3s, self-tapping screws, and you can frame in the whole wall. And as far as the flooring, the reason why I have this down, these pieces of wood, because I actually have paver blocks. So instead of, they're almost like all exactly perfect. I got it pre-level, and they don't sink. There's like 6 inches of ag line underneath this that's crushed rock. So just to put down the plastic flooring, and just to, I wish I could go back and concrete it, but I didn't. Just to keep a weight distribution on the blocks underneath, because the truck's sitting in there now. But this plastic flooring is really, really nice. Turned out pretty good, didn't it, Justin?
Looks real good.
As far as, you know, you can work on your vehicle, whatever. It's clean. I've spilled oil on it, whatever. It wipes right up. This is I would, even if I did have concrete underneath here, I would still put this down. I just really, really like it. And as far as the metal, I actually learned this off of YouTube. That's a leftover piece. It's brand new corrugated metal. And so the way we took and used the muriatic acid along with peroxide, and there you go. So if you are interested or even thinking about getting one of these buildings, you wouldn't be wasting your time. I mean, the only thing I would have to say is mine, I actually went with the 6-foot walls. We're going back to in 06. I still had 3 youngins at home, so I was kind of on a budget still. I was kind of on a budget still doing it. So if I had to suggest anything, I would go with the 8-foot walls. It gives you just a little more room that way. Just think of the long run when you're buying one. It's almost like too late to just rip it down. Everybody gets so just build something bigger. It's like it's already set up. And now I got the 17 by 21 carport, which I'm gonna be working on that. Just try. I may end up closing that in or something. I'm not sure yet. I still like having a carport, but just wanted to put this out there so you can see what the possibilities are as if you want to get one of these, because they're not real expensive. And of course, the old 59 Dodge in here. It fits really well. You can see it's an 18 by 21. And we have a lot, the only thing I wish I would have done years ago was bought a little bit wider garage door. It gives me like a foot on each side to get it in and out. But it works great. You still have plenty of room to work on in here. And the beauty part is, I am not outside. You can heat it. Yeah, so it's not a Jay Leno garage, which, well, I don't have Jay Leno's money either, do we?
Not quite.
Yeah, I'm not as funny as he is to bake at prime time, but this is it. This isn't the biggest garage, but it's mine. So if you like what I've done here, as far as the way it turned out, leave me a comment. I'd really like to know what you think. Maybe subscribe to see how the carport turns out if you like this here, and give me a thumbs up. Other than that, have a nice day, and I'm going to keep working on the old pickup.